Hey guys. So this morning I did my 4 a.m. exercise and I went to do my post. I just couldn't put into words. Normally I just write out something. It's really, really easy and simple. But this morning I had more to say. So I figured a live would be the easiest way to do it. So the truth is, this year's changed me in ways that I never even knew were possible. This year, I finally decided to strive for something better. Some of you might remember on December 30th, I did a post of last year saying enough was enough, and I was going to go on a journey with a goal of $5 million in 5 years. Looking back, seems like so long ago. It's only been a couple months. But this year's shown me a lot of things. This year has changed my perspectives. It's changed my everything. Truth is, $5 million doesn't seem that hard anymore. It actually seems a little ridiculous. Because I finally understand what the human person is capable of. What you're capable of. Once you finally understand, you want to scream it from the rooftops. You want to tell everyone that there's hope everywhere. But people don't listen. They want to sit in their mediocrity. They don't want. Truth is, when people struggle, they're comfortable there because it's what they know. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to who tell me all their problems, and I point them 10 different ways that they can solve all of them. And yet, they don't do anything. Something as simple as listening or downloading an app. They won't do it. You know, I didn't set that goal for me. I set that goal for you. I set that goal to show you, everybody who knows me, everybody who's known me for years. I did it so people would see that if I can do it, so can you. And somewhere along the way, people started separating and calling me a genius and calling me this and calling me that. Just me. The truth is, that's more than enough. Just like you're more than enough. At the end of the day, what you're capable of and what you're doing are light years apart. And you know what else? The richest place on the planet. It's not California. It's not Dubai. It's not anywhere else. Unfortunately, it's a cemetery. The richest place on the planet is a cemetery, because that's where, buried under all those tombstones, is everything that was possible. Because nobody went out and pursued their dreams because they didn't believe in themselves. They didn't understand what they were actually capable of. They let I don't know how or I don't have time to cost them and the world a possibility of what they could have become. I don't live like that anymore. I'm going to try every day of my life. I'm going to succeed. It's not that I'm smarter than anybody. It's not that I'm better than anybody. Y'all realize who I am, right? I'm the guy who spent 15 years lost in drugs and crime. I have 27 felonies on my record. Doesn't stop me. As a matter of fact, it makes me stronger. You know, I watch so many people that let their past actually hold them back. The truth is, that's a bit of a joke. Because the truth is, we've all got a story. You've got a story. I've got a story. And those stories matter. The truth is, everything you've been through, how much easier is it to succeed than what you've already suffered through? Do you really think the trauma of your past can compare to the mild struggle of success? It's not even in the same realm. Making $1 million is easy. Very easy. As a matter of fact, I set that $5 million goal. I originally set it at $1 million. And I had to break my brain and be like, no, we're going to go farther. Times it by 5. So I set it to 5 million, thinking that would be considered an impossible goal. Well, I had to change it. The truth is, I'm going for $1 billion in 5 years. I will have the liquid assets of $1 billion within 5 years. And I will show every one of you what's really possible. And it's not because I'm anything more special than anybody else, but I'm driven. I'm driven to lead by example so that others can hopefully follow in my footsteps. Those of you watching can follow in my footsteps. Not necessarily in the way I do it, but you need to understand there is no impossible. There's just not. Y'all sitting in glass prisons that don't even have glass. You need to take that limit off. You need to take it off not only for you, but for your kids. You realize your kids are always watching. Your kids model you. So what do your kids see? Do your kids see somebody that gets up, strives to be better every day? Or they see somebody who drifts through life? It's so easy to wait for the perfect time, or if I only had this, or if I only had that, or if this opportunity only came along. Who said it was supposed to be easy? Who said that these successful people got handed anything? Do you think that they're better than you in any way? No. Do you think that they didn't struggle? They did. Clubhouse has given me perspective of what actually makes a successful person. And that alone is worth anything. For those of you who don't know what Clubhouse is, it is an all audio social media platform. Okay, basically interactive podcasts. But it's the first time in history that the most successful can interact with the general public. You get to talk to people who you normally would never have been able to meet. Like, perfect example. Bill Gates was in a pitch room a couple weeks ago. There's millionaires and billionaires everywhere on there giving away free advice. It's a masterclass every day. But it'll give you perspective. Because the truth is, you can't hide your voice. You can't hide in live. You don't get multiple takes. You don't get to be fake. And you'll see for yourself. It's not that these people are smarter than anyone. It's not that they're special. They have 3 things. And I'm going to tell you the secret to success right now. They have continued learning. They just read a lot. They are disciplined. They get rid of the things in their life that are not making them better. And most importantly, they have belief in themselves. So today I'm going to challenge all of you. What's really holding you back? Is it time? You're more than welcome to message me, because I will destroy every one of your excuses. Tell me what your excuse is, and I'll show you you're wrong. At the end of the day, you got to start thinking about legacy. Are you going to be one of the people who drift off into oblivion, never to be remembered? Are you going to make an impact in this world? Are you going to be the person that really makes a difference? I know I am. I'm going to fight to the death to make it happen. You know, people say that criminal background holds you back, or it's a barrier, you can't succeed because of it, or so many wrong things. The truth is, that's a limiting belief. It doesn't exist. You know, I see people who go years, can't find a job. Bullshit. Truth is, I've never gone more than a week trying to find a job. Now, is it a job I always want? No. But something trumps nothing every time. I don't care if you're flipping burgers. I don't care if you're digging ditches. A paycheck beats no paycheck every time. You can instantly start looking for more work. But the truth is, it's about your kids. It's about your family. It's about showing the world that you matter. Because you do. So what are you going to do about it? Your kids are going to model you. You can sit around and hurt their futures, or you can get up, dust yourself off, and get to work. If you need direction, I'll give it to you. My messages are open. Feel like I'm lost. What do I do? I'll give you 10 ways. But then it's up to you to do the work. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's tiring. But it's worth it. Smart man once said, to do what you've never done, you've got to become what you've never been. At the end of the day, if you want better for your future, if you want better for your kids, if you want better all the way around, it just takes work. It takes focus. But mostly, it takes dedication. It takes a willingness to stand up and say, you know what? I've had enough. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of not living up to my potential. I want better not only for my kids, but for me and the world. You need to find your why. And the why's got to be greater than you. What, you want a nice house or, something like that? That's not your goal. That can't stand up to the test of time. Your goal has to be bigger than you. The nice house, the car, and all that, that's just a byproduct. Like, my goal has nothing to do with money. If I wanted money to have money, that's empty. The byproduct is money. But the purpose is legacy. I want to make the history books. I want, when I'm gone, to hear God say, good job, a good and faithful servant. I want to know that I left this world a better place than I found it. And for that, I'll fight. I will fight. Those of you who know my past, head to head, I'll take on any challenge. And I'll win. Because I don't quit. I used up all my quit tokens years ago. Now I'm all in. You know, when I got out of prison in 2013 and I started focusing on me for the first time, people started reaching out to me and telling me how much I inspired them. They started telling me all the things that they were doing better in their lives because they were watching me. There's always people watching. People who don't even know are there. You can actually make their lives better just by succeeding for yourself. You can make the world around you better by trying. Do you realize this year, everyone around me has improved? My fiance, our kid, everyone. Because I try. They're watching. It's not that I'm doing anything direct for the most part. But every life has a gravitational pull. And if you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and actually get to work, everyone around you will improve. They can't help it. They see you succeed, they want to succeed. So I know some of you think $1 billion goal seems insane. As a matter of fact, I know so. And that makes me laugh. Because it's not a lofty goal. It's not a pipe dream. I have a roadmap all the way to get there. As a matter of fact, I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to blow right past it. But that's what happens when you try. When you actually set a goal, you have this nice little part of your brain called the reticular activating system. It's a nerve bundle back here. And what it does is it acts as a GPS. Exactly like whenever you're trying to problem solve. But it's activated off of belief and a willingness to try. You realize that you can do anything. You just got to, as they say in Think and Grow Rich, if your mind can conceive it and your heart can believe it, then you can achieve it. So I just want to challenge everyone. Today, get 1% better. That's all you got to do. It's not a sprint. This isn't something that happens overnight. Improve 1%. That's all you got to do. And if every day you improve 1%, at the end of the year, you'll be 365% better. Learn something new. Try something that's scary. Step out of your comfort zone. Because to do what you've never done, you have to become what you've never been. Stop watching so much TV. Get off social media. And try. If you break down the average person's day, there's roughly 6 to 8 hours of available time. The people that say they have no time. But you do. And once you finally grab a hold of this and finally go for it, things change. Last year, I slept 8 hours a night. I needed my 8 hours. It was cute. I went to bed exactly on time. I got up exactly on the same time. I wasted a lot of time. Time's your most valuable commodity. Hands down. At this point, I'm in a dead race. I only got so many breaths left in me. And I'm going to use every one of them as best I can. Because I got a lot of work to do. I just want to see everyone else succeed. I want to know that everyone's voice is heard. And I want to do something that's going to make this world a better place. And not only me, but I want to see other people do it too. I want to see people be their best selves. I want to see people inspire their kids to reach for the stars. I love what Les Brown says. He says, always shoot for the moon. Because even if you miss, you're still among the stars. Who cares if you fail? Truth is, you'll fail your way all the way to success. What I've created, I have some very, very powerful people calling me a genius. They're saying how amazing I am and blah, 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 blah. The truth is if they saw the process of how I got to where I'm at with this project I'm working on, they would probably call me an idiot. Because I just don't have enough common sense to quit. I have people asking me, like, where did I get my tech training? Like, they're like, did you go to like Caltech or something? Screwed up a lot of car stereos when I was younger. What I've created and figured out, I bought every dongle, doohickey, and adapter I could possibly get my hands on. And I just plugged things in until they worked. Threw common sense at a problem until it went away. It's all it takes to succeed. Don't give up. Fail, get up. Fail, get up. Fail, get up. The person who wins is the one that never quits. I don't have any quit left in me. I'm damn sure going to succeed. There's too much writing on it not to. There's no way I could quit now and know that the world was worse off because I didn't stick it out. So I have to be all in. And I want to see you guys at least try. At least try. Stop with the excuses. Stop saying, I don't know how. Guess what? Nobody's born with any skills. You don't even know how to breathe. All of it's just learned. Stop looking at the mountain and say, oh my gosh, that's too hard. But the step is easy. Stop looking at the big and fall in love with the small. Break it down into manageable little pieces. Start chipping away. Just put your head down and keep working. Promise you, you'll look up and realize you've traveled a long way. So, I'm doing this for you guys. And at the end of the day, I'm going to succeed. I just pray to God you guys see what I do and try yourselves. I hope you realize anything I can accomplish, you can too. And more. We all have our own niche. We all have the people we can help. We all have the people we can interact with. Each one, teach one. If we all help the next person up and grow together, the impact on the world could be unlike anything in history. So I'm doing my part. My name is Jeff Holmes, aka Shadow. What are you going to do today? I know what I am. I'm going to get it done.